Good morning, everybody. Welcome back to In the Kitchen with Faye. It's Friends with Faye Day. We're all excited. And I want y'all to meet my friend. This is Padron.
Hello.
And she is going to be our authentic Mexican food cook today.
She does cook great.
We're excited about it. We're going to do enchiladas, Spanish rice, and say it, Angela.
Tomatillo sauce.
Tomatillo sauce. That's how I got to say it.
Are you watching TV?
Oh my goodness. So anyway, we're going to get started in here. And the first thing we're going to work on is the rice dish. And she's going to start showing us how to get started with that. And we'll take it from there. So, tell me what to do, Ange.
All right, we need
And speak up.
We need a cast iron skillet.
Okay. You want a 10-inch or a 13-inch one?
This will work.
Okay.
Thank you.
All right.
Do you have some grease?
Yes, ma'am.
Olive oil or something?
Do you want olive oil or regular oil?
I use olive oil.
You can see
Okay, let me see.
The wood and all that.
Y'all, we'll get it together in here once we get cranked up and going. So she's using putting olive oil in there right now. Let me see. I'll take it close. I'll be able to do a little more videoing while she's. All right, what do you got going, Ange? We're gonna show.
I put
it.
about this much, which I don't know. I don't measure.
Yeah, that looks like I don't know, a couple tablespoons in there.
Yes.
Okay.
And you let this warm up.
All right.
And my daughter died.
And
We're
gonna get the cayenne, the adobo,
She got a birth defect and couldn't breathe.
some Sazon,
And she got pneumonia and died.
garlic,
But I didn't know that
Camino.
Ooh, you got some flavors going on.
Heck yeah.
Okay, so let me see this again. We're looking at Camino,
What the heck? You got a gun on you?
garlic powder,
And I told her, no,
okay, cayenne pepper, and what's this?
Adobo.
What is that?
It's a all seasoning spice. It's what a lot of Hispanics use in their food.
It's a like a all-purpose Mexican seasoning
Yes, ma'am.
per se. Okay, all right.
And
What is this?
Sazon.
And what is that? What do you?
It is a spice. It makes it pretty red. It has a great flavoring. I just use it in my Spanish rice.
Where do you get this at?
At H-E-B, Walmart.
So it's over in the like. Is it in the Hispanic food aisle, like, or is it?
yes, some of this might be with the seasonings. Might be with the Mexican seasoning. Depends on where you go.
Yeah. Y'all look at that. Can you see that? That's what says Sazon. Sazon. Okay. I cannot roll my tongue. Angela's gonna have to do that. Okay, now wait a minute. I'm gonna get a cup because we're gonna make you measure this out a little bit. What are you doing? Testing your grease?
Yep.
It ain't hot enough yet, is it? I had that turned down on low in here. Okay. In the meantime, what else are you gonna be working on? Are you cutting up your onion?
I usually put a big chunk of onion in there, so I'm gonna put this onion.
Are you saying a whole onion, a half an onion?
Half an onion.
Okay, a half, and it's a red onion.
You can use red, you can use white. It's whatever you have in your kitchen, really.
Okay, but you prefer the red onion. Is that a preference? Okay.
I really love all onions.
Us too. We're onion people.
Let me wash my hands.
Okay. There is Angela's daddy. This is Mingo. He is a forever resident from Iowa, Texas. Been here forever. And of course my beautiful daughter, Tara Iva. They're doing the coffee thing.
Thank you, dear.
So we're just going to have fun in here today. All right, what else are you cutting up in here?
I'm fixing to wash the serrano pepper.
A serrano, okay. And this is always for the rice now.
Yes.
All right.
Mine is really spicy.
Ain't seen her in a long time.
You don't have to put all this. We just like some heat.
Okay, so we're looking at half an onion and one serrano pepper.
Daddy and my sister Maria went.
Yes.
Are you going to take the seeds out of it or you leave them in it?
I'll leave them in it.
Okay.
You can You know, it's your preference.
Right.
Whatever you want to do.
Okay.
If you can't take the heat, then don't add these.
Okay. Well, is a serrano hotter than a jalapeno?
Yes, ma'am. It
Okay.
has a better, to me, a better season. Like, better.
It adds a little more kick
Yes.
than a jalapeno does. Okay.
Okay.
All right. Are you getting ready for that?
Oh!
That's what we're going to do here, girlfriend. Dip that cup in there and we'll see what you get out of it.
Let me see. I don't measure, y'all,
I
so
know.
this is all new to me.
It's hard to measure when you cook like we do and, you know, you're not used to it. Okay, that is a cup. So we're going to see how much of that. All right, you know you got your cup going there. All right. Looks like about half a cup there. You think that'll work?
That's gonna work.
All right, 1.5 cups of raw rice. This is not instant rice. This is raw rice we're using.
Put that right there.
Okay.
I usually put
Okay, now this is where you,
This is all to flavor because a lot of people don't like a lot of seasoning. I like it a lot.
that's the what now? Say it
The
again.
adobo. Then I'm gonna get the cayenne pepper, and
Again, that's heat thing there. The adobo is just flavor like.
yes.
It's not like a hot spice.
No.
Okay.
And then garlic. I use,
All right.
I'm
that
very
makes-
generous with garlic.
Okay. That's easy to understand. The garlic and the, of course, the cayenne
And
is
I
the
put-
hot one.
Camino.
All right.
You can be as generous as you want.
Okay, so it's got the garlic, the cayenne, the adobo. What's the other one you had in there?
Camino.
Your Camino and your, yeah, I said garlic. Okay.
Yes. Is this your pepper?
That's black pepper there.
Heck yeah. I
You gonna
need
do some
this.
black pepper?
Yes. This is how I do it because Dad likes a lot of pepper.
Okay. And so you're gonna brown this rice in this, in these 2 tablespoons of olive oil, 1.5 cups raw rice, and 2 good healthy tablespoons of olive oil.
That's not it. Let me turn it down to medium.
Okay.
You want to get it nice and brown, toasty. While I do that, do you have a cup thing?
A what?
I use a big cup. But you want to measure everything, correct?
Right.
Okay.
Well, I mean, I have like a coffee. You want to just do a measuring cup, actual measuring cup that has the numbers wore off of it?
Yes.
Well, we'll come close enough.
I usually just fill it up because you
Okay,
never know.
that's right.
You never know how much.
We'll see what it takes from there.
And this is where your Knorr comes in, your tomato and chicken bouillon.
Okay.
So,
Let me show them that up close. There it is, right there. The tomato and chicken bouillon.
yes.
Okay. Now that's salty too, so you have to be a little careful on the salt
That's
thing,
why
right?
I don't add a lot of salt until the
I
end.
see. I see.
And I sprinkle it to where it looks
Well, there we go.
kind of like that.
Kind of like that. It's kind of, you're going to be able to tell us a little bit that the secret is the coloring,
Yes.
isn't it?
Yes.
The secret to it's going to be the coloring.
I love a lot of spice, a lot of color.
Uh-huh.
This is how my grandmother made it, so I don't add all those chunks of tomatoes and stuff. So when it starts looking like this, you get your tomato paste.
You're probably going to have to poke a hole in that little seal, Angela. I don't
Okay.
know.
And then
This is the roasted pepper tomato paste.
I'm probably using your whole thing,
Well,
Kelly.
if that'll work, hopefully that'll work. Let me see. I want to see how much that was so I can tell them. This says it's 2.8 ounces. So just say 3 ounces of tomato paste.
And then I start adding the water a little bit.
A little bit at a time there to see.
I'm making a mess.
Oh, well, we'll handle that.
Then I'll add this. You can add this whenever you like.
What is it again?
The Goya Sazon. Ah!
Savon.
Sazon.
Sazon.
I get that.
See, I don't know these words, y'all. Okay, Sazon. And that's Goya brand
Yes.
or whatever, I guess.
I kind of stir it up, see what I got
Oh,
first.
it's getting really dark red now looking.
Yes. And then I add some more water.
Okay. All right, we know that was 2 cups. What are you laughing at, Mingo?
2 cups.
Hey, we got to try to be precise on this.
Yeah, I told the Mexican lady when I was growing up, she made rice all the time for me and cooked for me.
Uh-huh.
She showed me how to make that rice, and all my life I made it.
And this is how it.
Okay, that looks like another cup, basically.
And then you add these.
Oh, you're just going to put it in there whole, sliced in half.
Yes.
Okay.
Because I eat those myself.
Okay. Oh, look, y'all, and her onion, she just laying the onion in there. Nothing's chopped
Nothing.
up in it.
No, I don't do a lot of fancy stuff. I just like my rice plain. I don't like all the tomato chunks and stuff. I like
It's
just
the plain rice, but this pepper and onion, add the flavor in there you want, and let it cook down.
yes.
Okay, okay.
So you let it kind of. I do about 10 to 15 minutes, and then I put a top on it, and I turn it way down and let it
And
cook.
we'll let it simmer. Okay, so the rice is where it's meant to be then on the...
Do you have one of those things to?
Just lay it on there, don't worry
Okay.
about it. I knocked mine off and broke it. Go figure that.
You just sit there and take it.
I'll let
You don't have
that.
to keep cleaning up.
Oh, okay.
You just keep cooking, girl.
She were beautiful.
Okay.
You
and
keep
then
cooking.
When I do my rice, I usually do my tomatillos. I have that.
Well, that looks like a green tomato to me. Is that what it is?
I think it's a green tomato, but what's real is tomato. I don't know. I thought it was a pepper.
They always
I
say
mean,
Tomatillo.
isn't a tomatillo something different? I mean, Lord, it looks just like a green tomato to me.
Then this is an Anaheim.
Okay, this was that, what was this?
Serrano.
So we've got
Yes.
3 tomatillos in there,
Yes.
a Serrano, and an Anaheim. And a pile of garlic cloves. Look at that,
Yes.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. So, you know,
We like garlic, so
10
you
to 12. Yeah, that's, what do you call it? You know, however much you want in there on that.
Yes.
A choice on your,
You can
garlic
never
cream.
have enough garlic. And so I wash them.
I know there's something different because of this leaf thing on it. I mean, they look just like a darn green tomato to me, but this leaf thing is, that tells you, I don't know about that stuff.
Okay. Do you have a little pan?
For boiling them in
Yes.
like, what about that size?
Yes. This'll
I've got a
work.
bigger one if you want a bigger one.
No.
That'll
Okay.
work?
Yes, ma'am. And I just put everything in here. You can roast your peppers on the stove if you have gas. I'm being lazy today. This is how it's gonna be.
Yeah, we're trying to work this thing through, so we're gonna get them boiling on here, right?
Yes, ma'am.
You cover them in water, or you just...
I'm gonna do about like that.
Okay, all right.
And then,
Ooh, that rice smells so good. All right, I'll get this cranked up for you. I gotta have
okay.
my little lighter thingy. Let me set y'all down here a second.
And I do pre-seasoning. I do that.
What do you mean? You do?
I just add stuff. I don't know. I sprinkle more pepper.
You've already put some of that in there, so now
Yes.
you're adding more.
Yes, I always add. I don't know. I just add it.
It's almost like there's never too much.
No.
It's almost like you can't get too much, huh?
So we have this going,
All right.
and we just sit and wait.
All right, so what we can do now for the enchiladas is start getting our meat cooked up and get that out of the way.
Yes.
You know, I'll set this on this back burner and I'll get a skillet here and we'll get our hamburger meat going. Let me try to hang the camera up a second now. Let us get over here and do some of our stuff. Move my little old-time coffee pot that I love so much.
This is about 3 pounds.
Alright. Now, when you cook your hamburger meat, are you going to add your sauce and stuff in there?
I'm gonna cook my hamburger meat,
Uh-huh.
season it and everything, take it out, leave the drippings to make my roux.
Okay. So, do we want, if it's 3 pounds of hamburger meat, I'm going to get the big skillet.
Yes, that's the one I need, because you gotta make the gravy too. And it's
Yes.
gotta be
But
big
you're going to
enough.
make this gravy in this skillet
The
after
same
we
one.
cook the meat in it.
Yes,
Okay.
ma'am.
Alright, we're rocking and rolling. Let's get our skillet going there.
And I went to their house and they said, come on, let's go eat. Come on.
Move this over here out your way.
Let this kind of.
Alright, we know now that the rice, as far as measurements and stuff, that was a cup and a half of rice and 3 tablespoons of olive oil and 3 cups of water is what went in. That's basic, that is rice measurements. Because, you know, you do any kind of rice when you're cooking it basically is half rice
Yes, ma'am.
to the water.
But I just don't measure.
You just didn't realize that though, like you say, you don't measure it, you already know what it looks like and that turned out to
Right.
be exactly what it was though, that's fun.
Yeah, I was taught to not measure.
You
just
go
look.
girl, you go. Alright, alright, time to, do you want to oil that or anything? Do you want to
have some
spray it?
spray?
Yeah, I got a little bit of spray up here.
Heck yeah.
Spray it and we'll get your meat going. Here's that other pound. There's your hamburger meat.
Gracias.
Alrighty. Get that out of the way.
Yeah, and you just kind of, while you're doing all this, you kind of eyeball your rice till it's.
We're gonna have to cover that. I wanna see if we got, oh, I do. I have this lid.
Yeah, we'll cover that.
We'll cover that in just a little bit. But you just let it cook for a while then, huh?
Yes, ma'am.
Before you turn it down low. And
Then I just put my hamburger meat all in here. Thank you, Kelly.
get it rocking, girl. I use my hands. I tell people.
Oh, I'm adding more.
I wash my hands. They're clean, and I'm gonna use them in here. Your hands. God give you your hands for a reason. Just meat rocking. I love my cast iron skillets.
I always start out with black pepper.
Okay.
And this is how I do it.
Talking.
Oh, okay.
And you have your back turned to it, so. But you
I
just,
add pepper till it looks black on top.
okay,
I don't
okay.
know how much that is, but that's what I do. And then I put some adobo.
The all-purpose Mexican seasoning, I'm calling it. Right? That's
Yes,
what
ma'am.
it is.
Yes, ma'am.
It's not like a hot pepper sauce thingy, it's just an all-purpose Mexican seasoning.
Right. And I put a bunch of garlic.
I wish y'all could see how good it's smelling in here already.
Putting Camino.
Camino, black pepper, adobo. Oh, I still like to get Angela to say tomatillos for me. I just can't say it. I can't say it. Can you say it like that, Tara? Tomatillo.
And then you get chili powder.
Oh,
and you get menudo seasoning.
uh-oh, now, see, I don't know about that one.
Okay, this
Is that a secret?
I don't know if it's a secret, but I like it.
Let me see it.
Menudo seasoning, and I put a lot of chili.
A lot of chili powder. It looks like you put a good bit of that menudo
Can I leave that right now?
seasoning in there.
Yes,
Okay.
Start feeling better.
and then
What you need?
this.
I got a probably better spatula if you wanna. Let me get my metal one. It's probably in here. It's probably easier to.
You just get it all mixed up.
I'll show you what I do, girl. See, this is where we learn things from each other in the kitchen. I'm gonna get it. This will chop that up.
I don't want it too little.
Uh-huh, I know. I seen that
Oh,
where
okay.
you did it, but this will get it apart for you.
See, my brother. Oh, I know.
Uh-huh.
It makes things difficult when your utensils break and you haven't went and bought it. I just sit here and do this.
I know.
My rice is getting there.
Is it getting close to you?
It's getting kind of close, but still needs a little bit.
Well, we'll look at it. I'll get the camera up close to it before we,
You do that.
put the lid on it
Okay.
so they can see that.
And then
That lid over
I
there.
chopped some onions up. Well, that's
All right, you have a half an onion here then. That's 3 pounds of hamburger meat. And then you have in there your black pepper, adobo, black pepper, adobo, chili powder, menudo, garlic, and I think that's all you put in there
I put.
in your spices. It was
Yes.
adobo, garlic, chili powder, and menudo.
Yes.
Okay.
And I put onions. I put cayenne pepper in there as well.
Oh, okay. You put some little of that. Well, there again, that's on if you how hot you want it, right?
Right.
Okay.
I always put it in there.
Now, like, how much onion is that? Are you not putting a half an onion in there?
No.
About a quarter of
About
an
a
onion?
quarter of an onion.
Chopped up. Okay.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay.
Okay, well, that's doing that. Okay, I might need a top to put over this.
You ready for your?
Yes.
Let me show them. I want to show them up close what it's looking like when you were to the point that you're saying. See, it's still got liquid on the top of it, but the rice is starting to swell and come to the top. You can see it. Look at that, y'all. Doesn't that look good? We need smellophone. Smellophone in here. All right. You want me to put the lid on it?
Yes, ma'am.
All right. And turn it down. Let me do that. This thing is terrible, picky. And sometimes I even turn it off sometimes.
I hate that Mexican dish they got doing. Up there at Anderson.
Oh, yeah.
Okay. That's as low as it'll let me go, Angela.
Okay.
Okay.
This is my doctor.
That's good.
Will that work?
That's
Okay.
what I needed.
See,
And
we're
then I put a little bit of fresh garlic in here because I love garlic.
okay. Chopped up garlic cloves. Just
That's
That's
just
your-
one little bit. That's one little clove. I
okay.
think I add probably 2
Okay.
because I already put a lot of
Took me in.
Garlic powder in there.
In there, so
That's coming along. Okay. I can put our camera back up here.
She was great. She helped me every time.
Angela has one prepared for us so that we're going to be able to put it in the oven and do, work on timing with it and stuff. But once she gets her meat and stuff done, we're going to be able to show y'all how she rolls them, does the sauce stuff for them and everything, the gravy stuff and all that. But this way, this will be in time for us to show you. We've got the oven preheating and this one's fixed and ready. So that makes it awesome. You can fix them the night before and have them in your refrigerator and say you have company, you know, you've got your enchiladas fixed and you're not in there trying to do that when everybody's there. Or at least you have your main dish out of the way and you can move on to the other dishes. So it's worthy of doing that. But we'll get there on that one. I'm excited about this tomatillo sauce.
The meat's not the right color, so I always add chili powder.
Say again?
The meat's not the right color, the grease isn't the right color, so I add chili powder.
You're wanting it redder, more redder, huh?
And I add a little bit of menudo.
Okay, so that's what you're gonna add extra. If you're gonna add anything extra, it's gonna be the menudo and the chili?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, okay, okay.
And just stir.
Is that spatula working for you? You want me to try
Heck
to
yeah.
find it? I got my little one that I love. I showed that in one of my videos the other day. This is I love this little thing, girl.
I like them like this because I burn myself with little things.
Oh my goodness, I can cook with this thing.
I always injure myself in the kitchen.
I'm lethal with a knife to myself. That's what I am. I'm terrible about
I
that.
do hair and I'm still cutting myself with knives on accident because I try to go too fast.
Oh yeah, Angela is a hairdresser by trade, actually, and she does a wonderful job. Watch that booger, it might be hot, girl. Is that working? You want me to
Good.
Do I need to turn it down or anything? You like for me to
My
cook slower?
one, yeah,
A little bit lower?
Lower, yeah.
Okay. Now that I got the, well, that's as low as it'll go there. That backed off some. But,
No brains, no face, no.
Oh, no.
the next thing we'll do is just gonna take a little bit. I'll tell you what, it's gonna take a little bit for this meat. And, because we're gonna probably have to do this in 2 to 3 parts. 3 parts tops. But we're gonna get this meat cooked and I'll shut it down and we'll come back and start on part 1 after the meat's cooked, because then she can start showing us how to make the gravy and then we'll start rolling the enchiladas up, right?
Yes,
And by then your tomatillos and stuff will be,
already blend up and everything.
well, we'll cook them and we'll show them how to blend them and all that. We'll do that when we come back on part 2. So we'll be back shortly, y'all. It's fun and it smells delicious.